they can roll over the top of the field of play. But if it's not raining, they don't have to have the roof closed. They can play baseball outside in the sunshine as it is meant to be played. However, what makes the building unique is that even when the roof is closed, it's still a completely open air ballpark. There's no heat, there's no air conditioning. The north face of the building remains completely open to the elements. And as a result, our roof is open more than any other retractable roof in baseball. Second place is Toronto, where the Blue Jays play. 50% of the time, that building is open. T-Mobile Park's roof is open over 80% of the time on average. Our second stadium, just to the left of T-Mobile Park, does not have a retractable roof. That's because it's our football stadium and footballers can play in the rain. The 4 teams that play there are the OL Reign, the Sounders FC, the Seattle Sea Dragons, and the original tenants, the Seattle Seahawks of the National Football League. Of course, the owner of the team at the time it was built, the late Paul G. Allen, in addition to his Microsoft career, he was also a major member of the music industry here in Seattle. He had his own band. He was also the primary curator of MoPop, the Museum of Pop Culture. And as such, he wanted that building to have very good acoustics. So the roof is designed to funnel all of the crowd noise right back down to the center point of the field. And it has been likened to being like standing next to a Boeing 747 while it is taking off. They've held the world record for being the loudest stadium on the planet on a couple of occasions. Just to the left of Bulutlu Field is the Pioneer Square neighborhood. As you can see, most of the buildings, the older ones, are built out of brick. This is where Seattle got rebuilt after the Great Seattle Fire. We learned our lesson. We built the new city out of brick rather than wood. It has not burned down since. We also built the new city up on top of the old city. So rather than taking the time to clear out all of that rubble, we just built the new city up above. Of course, the most notable building in Pioneer Square would be the white one with the pyramid on top, about half as tall as Columbia Tower. That is the L.C. Smith Tower, Seattle's first skyscraper. When it was built in 1914, it was the tallest building west of the Mississippi River. It remained the tallest building here in Seattle until '62 when the Space Needle was completed. Directly beneath the Smith Tower is the NV Planet. You might be able to see those brake lights inside its car tunnel, offloading cars from Bainbridge Island. That does mean we're starting to near the very end of the trip, but we are just a little farther out, so there's a couple more buildings I'll point out here as we start to make our approach. If you look towards the left of the MV Planet, you'll see our red pier, Pier 55, with the 2 amber lights on it, our Argosy fleet mates. Directly up above it is a completely box-shaped, dark brown building. That is Safeco Plaza, 630 feet tall, built shortly after the Space Needle was built. If you recall, the Space Needle's height is 605 feet tall. Safeco Plaza did not take very long to earn the nickname, the box the Space Needle came in. Rather than breaking it down and recycling it, we just left it up there here at the south end of the skyline. And this is kind of where downtown Seattle then grew up from. But with that, we are starting to make our approach to the dock. While I'm your tour guide, I'm also your deckhand. So I'm going to run downstairs, put on a life jacket, help tie up the boat. That does mean I'll be the last face you see right as you're stepping off the boat, helping you across the ramp. That'd be a great time for any questions or comments you may have for me as you're stepping off the boat. I just want to take this time to thank you all for joining us today. Hope you had a wonderful time on your harbor tour, maybe learned a thing or two, and have a wonderful evening here in Seattle.
All right, how about a big round of applause for Ryan? Way to go. Obviously, Ryan enjoys the time he spends out on the water with all of you fine folks, and we hope you enjoyed the time you spent with him.